Welcome to Aussie Nomad Destinations. I'm Bec and this is Ed, and we're taking you on an incredible journey across Australia, exploring breathtaking landscapes and hidden gems in this beautiful country. Join us as we uncover some of the best budget campgrounds. So grab your four-wheel drive, van or caravan, hop on board and let's embark on this adventure together. We have left Mount Fields and headed up the hill to Bethune Campgrounds. We wanted to go to Derwent Bridge without the caravan. So you're allowed to stay for 7 days and you've got to contain all your wastewater. I'm guessing because down the hill is that beautiful lake. Now that's the front gate in. Campsite there or two. And then you can go down this hill, but she's pretty steep and it's a bit wet down there looking from up here. But still, if you've got a camper, that'd be the spot to be. And you're down there and you end up down there on that green flat. But you can see the water in that, so I'm guessing it's going to be boggy. There's a little tiny picnic hut with a picnic table. And a string of bins. However, they probably need some lids on them. I just had to pick everything up because the birds pulled it all out. It's a pretty good little camp. It's got a brand new toilet block. And there'd have to be room, I reckon, for at least, I don't know, 15, 20 vans. There was 5 here last night. Absolutely plenty of room still. There's old mate sitting there waiting. Temperature's just hit 22 today and he's just put a new kitchen tap in. There's a lot of people fishing in this lake. I'm not sure what they are catching, but they were giving it a good shot. I didn't buy a license, so there's no inland lakes for me. Plus I have no idea how to fly fish. The view from this campground is just lovely. There is good internet, it's pretty quiet, just a little road noise. There is a town up the road called Ooze, about 7 kilometres away, with an IGA supermarket, fuel station, pub and other services. There is a dump point and water tap at Hamilton about 8 kilometres down the road. Hamilton also has a campground. We are off exploring today. First stop was these unusual water pipes. I've never seen anything like it. They were made like wine barrels. Wooden boards with giant steel clamps. They go for miles. That's pretty cool. That pipe is made out of slabs of wood. That is amazing. It's like barrels for the wine. Now those big clamps just hold it from all exploding to bits. They are so big. They look to be about 6 foot wide. It got to 24 degrees today. No more jumpers. That has got to be a Wombat footprint. One there and one there. How cute. Little tiny things. It's pretty. It reminds me of Canada. Look at all the pine trees. On the way home we spotted this deer farm. They're so cute. So today's the best day we've had in Tassie. It is 27 degrees, the thongs are back on and the sky is blue. Anyway, we're heading up to Derwent Bridge to see the wall and Lake St Clair, and we'll catch you when we get up there. At the wall, you are asked not to take pictures or videos inside the building.
Even the colour of the grass compared to the building and it.
Yeah, all matches in. Which is fair enough, as it has to be kept as a tourist attraction. Then you'll need to come inside to see the wall. It's a brilliant carving, approximately 100 metres long. The building inside is beautifully presented, with a fireplace and a bar for wine and drinks, and 2 comfy big lounges in front of the fireplace. The wall was one of the highlights of our trip. How cool is it to see these big bugs on the poles on the driveway? How cool is that? We did swing by the hotel up at Derwent Bridge. Everyone said how cool it was. Now we're on our way to Lake St Clair. So we made it to Lake St Clair and now we're just heading for a walk down to the jetty. Come with us. The water was so clear and freezing cold. We saw a young couple that had just been in for a swim. I'm not sure how they make themselves do that, but they look very happy with themselves. On our way home, we discovered some more wooden pipes. Unbelievable how they're made. They are part of Hydro Tasmania. They were built so the water from the Clarence River could run to Bronte Lagoon. You'll find them on Laughing Jack Road at Bronte Park, about 4 kilometres off the Lyle Highway. And how far do they stretch? It must have taken years to build. But if it's one thing Tassie has heaps of, it's timber or wood. As we came home, the road had been closed and a detour was in place. It felt like about 20 kilometres of dirt road. It was a pleasant drive through the forest. Oh, is it coming up the hill? Oh yeah, look at that. Be nice and toasty. We stopped in at Tarraleah on our way home. I was secretly hoping for some photos of the Highland cattle, but they ended up being right over in the middle paddock, way out of sight. Seems we arrived on burn-off day. And then there's all those thousands out there. I don't know if you can see all them, but that's an amazing amount. White lids as far as you can see. And then all of them out that side. There's gonna be a lot of cherries. Look out there. It's insane. You got a hand pick all them? Holy heck, we'll be able to get work at cherry season, Ed. I'll cook dinner and you can go pick cherries. More trees. It's trying to take me out. There is so much water in Tassie. These lakes are everywhere. And if there's a lookout sign, one must go. This was so steep and four-wheel drive only. Gone full drive until the lookout. She's steep. Go the Ranger. Handle that like a boss. See how she goes up here. No problem. Go, you good girl. Climb to the lighthouse. Oh, climb to the lighthouse. Climb to the lookout. It's moving day. We have packing up down to about 30 minutes and unpacking down to about 15. Practice makes perfect. Here we go again. Ooh. Catch us if you can. Ooh. Gotta get a move on. Ooh. We are staying at the Bothwell Caravan Park. The words free washing machine got us. It's $31 a night with power and water and $22 for unpowered. We have arrived at Bothwell. I'm loving these old buildings. Come on, big fella. What are you doing? She's not very even. Just gonna get the spirit level and check it out, and then we'll put a bit of wood under her or a ramp, and that'll sort it. So I just whack that on that little thing, lift it up to see whether I need a ramp or a bit of wood, and I'm pretty sure I can just deal with a bit of wood. Then we check again, and it's near perfect, and that will do us. With most laundries charging $5 to $6 for a load, we had a large amount backed up for at least the last 3 weeks, I'm going to say. So wash I did. Possibly at the end, it didn't end up costing us anything to stay there. Clothes, sheets, towels, mats, wash everything. It was so good. There is also a block of near new showers and toilets. You pay down at the survey, get your key to the laundry and the showers. So we are at Bothwell. It has some of the most beautiful buildings. Let's go. It's a quaint little town with some beautiful old buildings. This is the old school with the information centre attached. There's a large park and playground straight across the road. And this old church is on the corner. That's the servo across the street. These blue cedar trees are so pretty. And this church, 2 doors up, chimed every hour. St Luke's. It was built in 1830 and it's still standing strong. We'd been sitting in the caravan this morning hearing all this shooting. It got the better of Ed, so off we went to see what was going on. We found them. It was clay shooting. Then we looked at the map to check which roads we hadn't done and headed up the back road to the Great Lake. I make him pull over when I see these old cabins. They are so rustic. I love them. Yeah, there is, as I can see 3 walls. This was near Penstock Lagoon. Can't quite remember what the sign said. It was at Penstock Lagoon at Breakfast Bay. It looked like a water channel. Looked like a great campgrounds too, with a boat ramp, drop toilet. It's all made out of rock. This old wall at the other end of the lake was built in 1916. I can't hardly read it. This is like Tarraleah. Next stop was Waddamana Power Station. What a find this was. Look at this. You can get free power to charge your car while you're inside. And it was free entry. How good's that? So we are at the Waddamana Power Station. It is a power station museum. It is in such good condition. Make sure you stick this one on your list, but while we're here, we'll give you a quick look around. It had been set up to look like the workers had just left it as it was. We loved it. What we didn't film was the fact that we ended up getting locked into compound. We took too long mucking around to get back to the car. Well, Ed said it was me taking pictures. And the manager, he packed up, locked the gate and went home. And we were still in the car park. Lucky the lady that lives in one of the houses down the road had his number and she rang him to come back. It'll be something we talk about for years. Finally, we headed home, down the back roads.
He's a cute little wombat. I don't know where he's going, he must have a hole there.
As we went past this farm, we noticed this little lamb on the wrong side of the fence. After screaming to a halt and backing up, we did a bit of lamb wrangling and dumped it back over the fence. It was hilarious to watch it scream back up the paddock to its mum, firing its head off and straight in for a drink of milk. Job well done.
What else is all about it, Pete?
Crazy!
We're moving again.
So that's it for Bothwell. We are on our way to Campbelltown. It's a very cute little town, so if you get the time, make sure you drop in. See you in Campbelltown.
So that's us for this week. Stay happy, be kind, love your life, and we'll see you next week on Sunday at 6 a.m. See ya!